Hello and welcome to minute 34. I hope you've got some sort of morale boosting supplement ready at hand, like an entire bottle of whiskey, because it's not the greatest turn. And to make it worse, I have returned here from videoing the third minute, having realized that both my screenshot program wasn't on and my microphone was muted. So I'm having to do this all again. So it's going to be a bit briefer than normal, I hope. Let's go. Mortars, American mortars, killing the absolute shit out of our lines. You're going to see a lot of that. They move guys up here, continue to infiltrate across the rest of the field. Sporadic fire is all we can really manage. We don't really have good views on anybody. The tank rolls up. Yeah, just more mortars. The tank rolls up and then immediately shits his pants and runs away, which is quite funny because I'm sure they had orders to come up here and engage these guys, but a couple of bullets bounced off it and it chickened out and ran. So yeah, the tank is not in great shape, which is about the one really good thing here. Oh, and these are pioneers. See these guys? Different symbol. Yeah. At least we know they have some. Still trying to call that artillery mission. Right, let's have a look up closer. Okay, this is the fort. Just a lot of explosions. You can see an absolute arseload of Americans just run up to this bit. Most of our casualties, I think, are 60mm direct fire. Presumably from down here or down here. I think I see some guys sitting up here. It's later in the turns. But yeah, a lot of explosions over here, big ones. And small ones like, yeah, tree bursts like that. That's our own spotting round. Yeah, that's a little mortar, kills 7 men. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's not great, to say the least. We've got some men hiding in the bunkers, picking up ammo, but overall, the situation is quite grim. There's an absolute shitload of artillery coming down, like in this section. They must have spotted these foxholes and just called it circular mission, probably. Well, actually, it might be a line mission. So I seem to be quite concentrated across this. But yeah, the edge of the fort and this hedge is catching it, but most of it's come down the open, so thank God for that. Would be even more screwed if it was hitting us directly. Right, next minute. Oh, sorry, no. The seaside first. Welcome to the seaside. Let's skip back a minute and go. Similar thing, not a lot of action. We kind of sporadically exchange fire and the Americans continue to push forward with us unable to target them in a meaningful way. As you can see, they're moving quite a lot of guys up here. Machine gun has tried to duel with our machine gun, but neither of them really doing a lot. Hopefully we get someone there. I mean, it's a couple of good bursts into a running group of Americans, so... yeah, we spotted enemy mortars just over there. There we go. So I think these are the guys that start to wreak so much havoc with our lines. Presumably direct firing. American artillery coming in, I think it's a spotting round, but it's quite a large artillery piece. Looks like a 105, could be a mortar though, 81mm, but looks suspiciously big. Anyway, on to the next turn. Welcome to minute 35. It's more of the same really. Americans continue to push up. Looks like a platoon plus a heavy weapons platoon. And there's just a lot of explosions in here. it isn't great. I think this might be another fresh platoon pushing forward to line up on the hedge. And these are the pioneers. Other where they're just sneaking forward, sporadic fire from the town and stuff. But yeah, we're trying to conserve ammo, so only really firing it at properly identified targets. Overall, more of the same. Look, just look at all of those explosions. It's absurd. Just so many explosions. Yeah, I think it's a circular mission over this area, clipping the edge of the fort. Yeah, it's not pretty, but there's only so much we can do. Tanks should be appearing, so that's at least something we can look forward to. Right, let's look up closer. Okay, so the tank kind of wiggles about a bit, starts moving up to shoot us presumably, and then runs away again, so it's quite funny. Yep, see, you can see it just runs. I'm not sure, we may have got someone there with this sort of burst machine gun, but it probably just pinned them. You see a few more guys coming up and just random casualties. More little mortars doing that. You can see they're very accurately shelling the shit out of this corner, but there's nothing I can do because the guys aren't taking commands. Oh yeah, our Panzer Streck is still in there, refusing to pick up the tube, so yeah, he's useless. And these guys are in the corner. There's a machine gun there, and he's refusing to pick that up as well, so yeah, great. That headquarters is just the martyr. We got someone there at least as they tried to run across the field. So go the bunkers. And yeah, as you can see, look at this. Look at this. Right in front of them. They're presumably it's these guys here and they've come around the far side. But, you know, you can see them? This guy. Way the fuck over here. You know who can't see them? The bunker. You know who can't see anywhere within about 100 meters of himself? The fucking bunker. Like, it's these hedges. You know, perfectly good view. Perfectly good. But the hedges just block everything. It is completely absurd. So yeah, we can't even fire on the people right in front of us. Nothing. It's infuriating. This is just one of the most annoying things I think in the whole mission so far. Even more annoying than the mortar round, which killed 7 men. Yeah, see that? All that? 1 mortar round. Unbelievable. Yeah, Americans are starting to recover a bit, it looks like. Maybe, yeah, so they're standing back up, starting to shoot at us. Yeah, it's not great. Not great. But we get some tanks. And yeah, big artillery over there. We'll go look at that in a second. Okay, welcome to minute 35 on the seaside. Still relatively quiet. Americans push forward. We try and conserve ammo by not shooting too much, but you do what you can. And yeah, the AT gun finally starts obeying orders, which is nice. On the upside, the Americans seem to have trouble massing fire on the houses, so I presume they're suffering from the same line of sight fuckery as we are. And yeah, there we go. Nice big American artillery piece, bang in the middle of the village. Pretty sure they've called a bombardment on the village, so we need to not go anywhere for a while. Luckily, we're all in houses, except for this lot who are in foxholes, so yeah, I think we'll be all good for the most part. Yep, on to the next minute. Hello and welcome to minute 36. You're listening to the dulcet tones of a person who's realised he's just been on mute for the last 2 minutes worth of recordings. So yeah, that's 20 minutes of my life not getting back. Unfortunate, but not as unfortunate as the poor buggers that we are trying to command. Let's go. As you can see, the Americans continue their push up the side. They're settling in position there, presumably to get the machine guns to cover it. And more mortars, just all the fucking mortars. Yeah, and grenades kill one of our bunkers. With these guys who ran up right into it without seeing anything. These guys do spot them, and I think shoot a couple. I have to zoom in and close. I'm not sure if we actually kill anyone, but it does scare the shit out of them. And our saviours, the tanks, charge up as fast as they are able. The American tanks doesn't seem interested in doing much except creeping forward. Oh, no, wait, there it goes. So we're going to have to see what's going on there. Yeah, more casualties, as you can see. A lot of flashing on our end. Very little on theirs. And, yep, big explosions over here, but not really much effect. Okay, let's go and have a closer look at those beautiful tanks. Right, so as you can see, these guys over here decide to get up and close and personal with the bunker, which, you know, obviously can't see them. And shit me, that's a lot of explosions. Look at that, it's mental. We at least kill a guy running across the field. But shortly after, yeah, grenades killed the men in the strong point. These guys at least spot them and just start to blow the shit out of the hedge. And then I think they run away, but maybe not. Maybe they just cower. Overall, a deeply frustrating set of turns. Those are grenades. That is their own mortar, I think, so at least hopefully it smushed someone. I think there were still some guys running up. But yeah, tank faffs about. Men pile out the bunkers, immediately get shot in the face, so they run around and don't do anything. Tank takes a spot shot, which somehow doesn't kill anyone. Yeah, overall, as you can see, most of your guys can't be commanded. Americans are starting to infiltrate up through here. This is part of garrison cover next to these guys. They haven't been able to cross because of the artillery danger. So they've actually done pretty good work there, I think. Let's skip back. Hopefully they killed someone. Look at this, just absolute bullshit. Once they get to the hedge, they can see through it just fine. So, as you can see, yeah, grenades. Oh, we got someone at least there. Possibly one or two more because they were along that whole hedge. Oh, another guy there, so we've got at least two of them. And then they start running back. Those are grenades, and the American mortar goes right in where they were retreating. So hopefully, a few of them got munched. It's about the only bright spot I can see around here at the moment. Yeah, it looks like they're retreating. They're chickening out and running away, except for these guys. Just chilling in the hedge. Yeah, wonderful, eh? Over on the seaside, it's rather a case of hurry up and wait with the wild sprays of machine gun fire. Yep, so the infiltrate up here. This machine gun refuses to be suppressed by our own machine gun. Hopefully we get someone, I don't know. I don't think there's any confirmed kills this round by this side, but chucking a reasonable amount of lead downrange, so hopefully we've got somebody. Yeah, overall just poor spotting abilities because of the way the terrain's laid out. The Americans just slowly sneak up to be ever closer. They don't seem to be able to put a lot of fire on us though, so I expect they're having a lot of the same spotting issues that we are, which is the only consolation I can take. Yeah, these guys decide that discretion is a better part of valor and run away, which is fair. Their headquarters is a long way away. This squad is actually part of 2nd Platoon, which is up by the fort, and a man takes a completely random casualty just from a ricocheting bullet. Yeah, that's a big artillery piece landing right next to these guys, as you can see. Absolutely fine. The AT gun has made it to the house, so now we have some dudes here. Occasionally a bit of rifle fire going off at the machine gun. I've basically got people targeting only units that they can actively see to preserve ammunition. The counts are getting lower, not critical yet. Most of the machine guns still have 400 or 500 rounds at least. This guy's 800 because apparently he hasn't used any. This guy's 300. Yeah. Overall, it's not too bad. This platoon can hold in the houses and make it very unpleasant to dig them out. But right now they can't move because there's artillery coming down, so I think we're just going to have to go for a die-in-place order here. The heavy machine guns are doing good work. They seem to have dropped their target order. But yeah, they've definitely killed a few guys in Terralia. You can see some bodies over here. That's the stuff, that's what we want. Overall, this lot, yeah, chop some guys up in the hedge as well. I think these guys need to stay here, or because this hedge line is about to start getting a bit unhealthy and full of Americans. So yeah, overall the pressure is on. We've got the tanks coming up, but yeah, it's going to be a tough few turns. If we can, I hope we can pull the defense of the fort back together, and that insane artillery barrage will just. I mean, how much ammo could they possibly have? They've used probably at least 120 plus rounds, just blasting the absolute shit out of an area. Most of it we're not in. It seems to be targeted. Like this corner of the fort is catching the edge of it, and despite that, it's done all this. Like, if they'd targeted that on the fort, it would have just been game over. But yeah, we have a pair of Panzer IVs. They are 4Gs. One the latest model, the other the late model. I don't actually know what the difference is. 42 shells of each type, 3 smoke rounds. These guys are started coming back into command. This is part of that's actually the headquarters. I moved them out to rally people. 2nd Platoon headquarters. This is 1st Platoon headquarters, still gallantly trying to call in the artillery strike, which, you know, I think this is them moving another platoon up to the hedge. So, oh, what do we got here? Oh yeah, more guys coming up from over here as well. So fingers crossed we can finally get that barrage in and annihilate a fresh platoon. That would be great. I would love that. This bunker is pretty much no-go zone now. The Americans are right there. We can't recrew it. At least we've got 2 confirmed casualties here. We can't recrew this bunker because the Americans just throw more grenades into it. This one is, well, it gets blown up by tanks as soon as anyone sets foot in it. Still fully manned and doing okay. But like I said, once you get to about here, it can't actually see any closer than these lines because of the fucking hedge. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to stop ranting now. That is about it. These guys are doing some decent work. Oh, they're getting shot at, so they run back a bit when they do that, and then I move them back to the firing line. And they keep doing that. Overall, Pioneers are up here. I don't know what the fuck this is. More Americans, God's sake. There's a whole heavy weapons platoon on this hedge. There's a platoon here. It looks like another platoon, maybe another one coming here. I think these guys are the ones that were on this hedge. They've got chopped up a bit, I expect, by our machine guns and the shell that landed right in the middle of them. Thank you, Americans, for shelling your own troops. But yeah, a lot of guys can't be commanded. I'm going to do a click through. Screenshots just take far too long. I'm sorry, guys. This imager is just absolute garbage. As you see, a lot of our casualties here happen to be the machine gunner. Yeah, the machine gunner, like, every fucking time it's the machine gunner. It's driving me mental. Look, another one. This is the only remnants of... Yeah, that was a whole machine gun squad plus 1 and 2 friends. Single 6mm mortar just killed all those guys. Ugh. As you can see, I've rearmed ammo where I can. Hopefully they will share it out. But yeah, these bunkers are pretty much out of ammunition because I've stripped them. These guys just haven't got shit left. I'm gonna have to try and recombine squads here. In fact, my recommendation is we just abandon this 4 section. It's got American mortars targeting it, and we just can't hold it. The mortar's too powerful, too accurate. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to start doing a unit click through. See you guys in the thread /Discord.